Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome to Mole, which is a horror game where mankind discovers a strange signal emanating from below the earth. And it's up to you to board and pilot a giant drill vehicle to find out what it is.
Trakasika for det sinne for kilautmoja. Matuka kiso flasket.
I just looked directly at the screen.
Mara karriere med matroska incidenter.
Is this bad?
Jag på måste pjoka sig frekvensen jag går sig. Rakasila för det är lite otelanka. Jag ska därför lämna upplevande. Straga kontakt för dig så en signal är så karina. Från Kisan.
I see. Fields of gold.
Och så är för man kissar mycket folk i sina kompar ända folk och makia. Familjen och tragedi. Vilken effekt jag så. Försöka se med dig för det. Grav.
Dig. You want me to dig? You're not gonna do a psychological thing on me, are you? Well, like, we were never digging in the first place? I'm still here. Like, we're only been metaphorically digging this entire game? Find me. Digging my own grave, apparently, at this rate. Dig. I can't see anything. Ugh. Now I can see stuff. This is just like real life. Offer of enlistment. Victor, I have spoken to the committee again. They are prepared to pay off your debts in full, and they'll pull some strings so that you can be reinstated as a citizen again. They are still skeptical, but believe they know as well that as I that you are the best navigator still alive. This might be the last chance I'm able to give you. I know you will make me proud. Oh, well, easier to read it this way. Too late, though. Is that a mole? Ha! Dial drop. Okay, now I can see. Yep, I live in, You know, this is weirdly comfy in a way, except for the fake window. I want to go deeper down than anyone. Do not leave in panel. Standard pack, crew issued comfort, always running low. Nice. Computer. Unlock storm, insert into a door panel. Alright. Can I... Like, should I just leave this key here? I'm just gonna leave you in the panel. Interesting. Message. Unread order available in terminal. No insert cassette. I guess everything's done with cassettes. White Rabbit, crew, family, archive, strata. Order inscribed, ready to remove. I guess I should keep these in my inventory. There's no, like, inventory cap, is there? Okay. Wait, there was... teeth. Yeah. Message 127. What is going on? This is Maria, Surface Control. I know the White Rabbit is disrupting most communications, but you've been at a standstill for over 12 hours now. I hope this is just another a Kaminsky issue. But you must get him back into the cockpit. Right now you are far too off course for the autopilot to keep up without a navigator. This is also a general reminder that all ship systems are dependent on the power that is generated by the drill itself, including temperature control. Getting the drill moving again must be your absolute top priority. Otherwise, you'll be boiled alive in a few hours. For now, you will have to divert power yourself by rerouting the fuse box on the wreck floor. I refuse to cancel this mission over one drunk. Too much is at stake. Remember, we were all depending on you. For tomorrow. Good luck. Is there a place to, like, store these things or something? It just feels weird carrying them all. Deck, engine hall, engine room. Well, it really is just like one big drill just going straight down. You've got to drill to the center of the Earth, comrade. That's where the gold is. I mean, the monsters. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Insert the fuses into the sockets. Do not force insertion. Misalignment may cause shorting. Alright. Load calibration. Rotate the mill selector knob to match the amount of fuses installed. That's... yeah, it's aiming the right way. Okay. Circuit activation. Press and hold the red glowing charge button until the indicator light turns solid green. Phase alignment. Flip switches 1, 3, 6, and 7 to the upright on position. 1, 3, 6, and 7. Main breaker engage. But that means you have no power anywhere else, right? It could be dark as hell. Maybe I should have, do that instead. Okay. Whoa! You okay? Did you, screwdriver yourself? Famous geologist makes groundbreaking discovery. Is something trying to contact us from below? The frequency of the signal seems to be changed depending on the observer. Dr. Hitsenko says, in plain terms, it speaks in different ways depending on who's listening. Ever since the Matryoshka incident, most citizens of this Espeon have some way or never experienced kitchen. I mean, it is a rec room. Source of massive blackouts. Signal. Nation puts faith in Mole. A Strata M13 drilling vessel, affectionately dubbed the Mole by its 4-man crew, is set to depart later this week, targeting a near impossible depth of 8,700 meters. Mission Director Stepan Admenko, butchering these names, is hoping to locate the source of the enigmatic White Rabbit signal, which experts believe may be causing the disturbances currently plaguing the nation. The M13 is by some seen as a mining and energy conglomerate. Strata's attempt to set things right after a previous drilling vessel sailing with missing lower depths, its crew cuts off there. Abort, yes. 3, no. 1. Crew fatigue. Stay awake. Vessel's off course. Any more fuses? There we go. So can we get, like, the next... Should be, like, another floor, like a deck or something? Yeah, there it is. Insert. Wait. 2 fuses. Prime. 1, 3, 6, 7. Ignite. And then... Yeah, so they were right. You definitely want to keep this in inventory. Engine, cockpit. Any fuses in the bathroom? Mission goals. Keep drilling until target depth is reached. Locate signal source. Find out what happened to the previous expedition for tomorrow. Something wrong with vent. Tell Bonan. There's a phone number here. Emergency. Bodan has been losing teeth, which makes him even more irritable than usual. Other than that, the man seems to be keeping it together better than the rest of us. We did see the teeth in the sink. Speculating it might be because he has a family waiting for him back home, something to keep him going. Victor. White Rabbit sickness is hard on us all, but seems to be hitting Victor the hardest the most. Not surprising, sadly. The signal seems intent on digging up parts of the past we prefer to forget. And Victor was doing his best to forget, even before the mission. Remarkable that he's still one of the nation's best navigators, even when half drunk. Still giving him some extra attention. Need him to know that he's not alone. 801. Um, 64188. I like how it stays in your hand. Everyone's dying. Please see the nature of emergency as well as your drilling vessels. Yes. We need a fixed vent. I could get that screwdriver. Hey buddy, I need to borrow this. Alright. This could be a tight squeeze. See, this is a real vent. Video game vents are usually these giant things. Flower? Is there something? No, it's one of the crew members probably going crazy. It's like an Event Horizon situation. Game did save. And an angel descended upon the earth and wiped every tear from their eyes. Oh, we got the engine going, sweet. Current course outdated. Drill standby. Hello? Hello? I mean, it's just me and the crew, right? But there was someone dead. I suppose I should be careful. We should, get everything else kind of going first. We might actually die. I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh, we got another fuse. Sweet. Wait. This can't be happening. After extracting coordinates from sonar, how is the course correction carried out? Input the coordinates into the pilot, then steer toward the target using the joystick. How is the correct fall RPM determined for drilling? Read the ground density from the decrypted data and match it to the RPM chart. Record. Process data. Get coordinates. It was a bit warm down there. If it's not Foshi, the challenge. The deeper we go, the higher a nation stands. Well, let's get this going anyway. Okay, we have seismic data. Has to be decrypted in the terminal. Ground density is a 4. .30 RPM. Alright. 2925. Seems right to me. The main thing is making some really nice noises. Like, it was just a very satisfying noise. I don't know what it is. It made me think of like, Sega Genesis game soundtracks. Okay, and then 30 RPM. Right. Auto. Yeah, there was like a slight micro vibration. It's annoying me. Phone?
Виктор, це Євченко. Де ти от? Фук, ще тут.
Down over getting this thing running.
Я з нами, назитона. Я забув, відтики більше коще. Навок мені, Вікторе, проще. Нас був вісім проще. Воно рішив збережу нас під час керування. Воно вище, Віктор. Сама знаю, що все добре. Але ми вам одні. Правда, звідок поторе. Але спока качу придук. Маю буктаться добре, що за нараз несов. Маненті відкрутя.
Maybe the planet's alive. Rejecting us. The body's gone. But first, shouldn't we fix the engine? No, never mind. It's not letting us. Communications room? This has to be a hallucination. It waits, it calls, it smiles. It lies, it awakes, it festers. Wait, there's an actual monster! This can't be happening. You did well. That was nothing but a creature of the past. I'm afraid I gave up on your kind a long time ago. I never did. But I wonder why you are here, so far below the earth. Suppose you're still looking for your son. A sun that never sets. The light of consciousness is the most precious thing any citizen may own. Never let go. He's still here, somewhere in this old painful memory of yours. You just have to find him again. Ah. Bring him to the TV. Maybe be like we're flashing a light on my face. The past lies buried down here, Victor. It doesn't have to be set in stone. Your son can still be saved. I can help you find what you seek. In the end, perhaps we both can find redemption. Are we digging the hell? Like biblical hell? Ugh. Alright, now I can read better. Victor, I hope you had a chance to explore what I said when we last spoke. I'm truly sorry it's been so long. I know it's easy for others to talk about dark times, how to make them go away. It was the same with Darnia. So many colleagues tell me to make sure to get some sun as if that would bring her back. I really don't think you should be calling that number. I know you want to cling on to hope, but hope is not what they're offering. They want to take you somewhere that doesn't exist. A place that will never let you truly heal. My door is always open if you want to talk, Stepan. I still got the fuse, yeah. Gotta fix the power up here. Oh, God. Take the cassette. You will need it. My dear friend, let me tell you something I think would surprise you. Ever since I was first exposed to this signal, I've been hearing your voice again. This is a strange and wonderful thing in itself, but the things you revealed to me about the signal are stranger and more wonderful still. You told me to interpret the frequency as brainwaves. It's not fickle or random, but an expression of something almost like a mind, only one more vast and complex than anything we've ever encountered before. You also told me that the signal can be trapped. Histernium seems to stabilize the signal when it passes through the crystal structure, like a beam of light suspended by a prism. The two things are clearly linked, that much I can figure out even without you. Now there is talk about aborting the mission, and I feel like I may be the only one who realizes how close we are to uncovering something truly momentous. I so very much miss the correspondence we had. I know you would have understood. What if I'm the monster? Thanks. Blood everywhere now. Do you have any communication cassettes I can use? Oh yeah, it's all the same one. Maria here. We at Surface Control had our first moment of joy since the Matryoshka incident when you completed the course correction. Thank you for keeping our hopes alive. Now for the bad news. Our systems have lost track of the signal again. You think something that has caused so much havoc up here would be easier to find. I'm aware that Dr. Histenko was the one responsible for interpreting the signal data. But it's been a disturbingly long time since we received any data at all from his lab. I refuse to accept the worst. But you need to make a new recording. Even if Histenko is unable to do so himself. Otherwise you'll be digging blindly. For tomorrow. Should we get the engine running? Like... It's important, right? Waypoint data from laboratory. Alright. Six and 7. Yeah, everything's going on the fritz. All right. Yeah, don't worry. What is this? Wired raw reader circuit to screen, place crystal circuit to activate. Seems to trap frequency. Signal exposure leaves imprint on retina. Need room to be dark. Align retinal mark with the chart. Weird. Okay. This is my life, Victor. This is what remains of it. Follow it and I will lead you through the darkness. Convert signal data into a usable waypoint. Signal data destabilizes vessel systems on contact. Approval method. Tune radio transmitters to correct signal frequency. Record the signal into cassette. Insert cassette into navigation system. Process coordinates. Strike cassettes will fail under signal load. Use neural storage cassettes. Which is... this. Looks kind of vaguely like a brain, actually. God, that's that effect. Whoa. Ah. Seven 120. So 17. $120. Tune. Thanks. Creepy crystal. X, Y, Z. Press enter to commit. Files committed. Enter push files. Pushing files. Source. Right. Record the seismic data. Take that out. Oh yeah, decrypt the thing. Decrypt the data. Bit of a process here. .71 ground density. Okay. .84 will do it, and then 84.36. .71. A little over 62 RPM. I mean, under, rather. Oh yeah, I was supposed to, like, mess with that. Coordinates. Oopsie. I mean, it didn't really matter which order we did it in, it worked. Phone call. Where are my last fuses? Wouldn't it be in here, would it? This can't be happening. Oh, okay. Neural cassette, inscription procedure, no medical claims. Parking jack. Kid. That's the number. Petro. How do I... Eight 273 6409. Thank you for taking this step. Before we proceed, please remember, preservation is not an act of denial, it's an act of care. A neural cassette has been issued to a registered name. Please enter the cassette identification number associated with this name and then press pound. $51. ID switch the name of Petro. If this is correct, press 1. If it's not correct, press 2. Thank you, Kaminsky, for registering a Vostok. Our records indicate that the payment has not yet been finalized and requires a registration and consent. Call services verification. as he confirms on details. (1974). Assuming it's 1980 now. Six? Per person quickly located, then press pound. Central Hospital 12. Information is correct. You previously had this person's last confirmed happy memory occurred on their birthday. Please enter the date of this memory. Well, it's 1979. So 02 01 79. A lot of, like, procedure in this game. All details have been confirmed. Ooh, that's a lot of Zev. Payment's been authorized. Funds will be drawn from your bank account within 1 to 3 working days. Oh, I can step out. Your account is now in debt, may be subject to citizen review. During an on-site visit, personal recording was collected from you. This recording will now be played back. It's a great recording you got there. Not good with words. It's like showing me something special moment to tell you about. But I can't. I don't know where one memory ends and the next one begins. It's all just him. All these things I want to teach him, all these things I want to experience. I want him to experience. Just everything. Hey. Okay, Daddy's here. So I just don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't want to give up. I just want to be the kind of father who tries. Who keeps trying until there's nothing left to try. Thank you for sharing that with us. To the subject's critical condition. Today's schedule for the inscription procedure is tomorrow. I'm really sorry I had to go through that again. They've got some interesting tech in this universe. Already? There were some very nice touches, like how you could step in the rain and your face would get wet. The father just crying his brains out. Like a lot of detail. $1868, 3.45. Engine error. Good thing I put that fuse in for the engine. How am I getting in there? It's closed. Yes, it's a natural emergency.
Знаєш мене, Степан? Тут Богдан, від друг Брунай, Аласка. Віктор. Швидчану це чи.
Yep.
Не каже ніхто, просто закнення. Я казав, я замовку пожовіт. Я казав, це не перевести. Я казав, це не облашня Степанові. І прюго наша місію, а воно розрядні.
I'm the one keeping this thing running.
Віктор. Обечу ти таке. Ти сидиш там в своїй кабіні, смачно шоку де ла контролюєш. Коли едеш рвено, курва пеклі тумниці. Трина шеки в мене. Ліліану і Вір'я шека на мене. Mnie się szoku wrasti, a kiedy jedziesz tu na mną, liczysz na mnie kezem śmiercia. Ja bliadno poloszna wytrygieno bloku, synia terywem. Ja szturrił ją satnania.
Can't let you do that.
Nie wzięciu promienu, i pciągnął mi uciekli. Zatem sydia jukum litubini, kudy waski wrio. A wyszlak ja tam, jaj pruniona kompachła. To by це шлях добре ветса.
I'm coming down there and I'm gonna put a screwdriver in your skull first. Thank you, Flowers. Never mind, I'm using a wrench. Fix an issue with the engine filters right when it breaks when under too much strain. Spoke to the pilot about it. Weird fucker. Right engine filter keeps breaking, keeping an inventory on hand here in the shit for now. Guess Strata dug up the first chunk they could find for this mission. Desperate times and all that. Idiots. Picture shot filter broke again, down to one spare now. We'll have to do. Keep having nightmares. Always about Lilia and Vera, as them go so goddamn much. This mission was one big mistake from the start. Things go missing, everyone acts like lunatics. The pilot most of all. I bet my life he's risking this entire mission with that NSYNC cassette of his. If Andromenko is too much of an idiot to steer this ship straight, then I'll do it myself. Filter. Need to get that open. You're already dead. Why do I feel like I'm just the one killing everybody? I just keep feeling that. Are we just keeping that there? screwdriver. New one. Get it back in. You know what would be a nice touch, and maybe it does happen? Like, if you just leave, it just falls out. Okay, new filter on. Fuel pumps. We gotta go down. Tight squeeze. Oh, hey, buddy. Do I have to go get another fuse from the other area? Can you remember we put one in... We should have, like... No, we kind of need the thing in the rec room, though. Maybe there's a key I can open up the thing and get another fuse. Where is this? Alright. Now I cannot see too well. And there was a person. But that's alright. I really think this is an Event Horizon. Referencing the movie, by the way. I'm not gonna spoil that movie, but if this ending of this game ends a certain way, I'm gonna, like, acknowledge if it is the same, similar premise. But I already kind of mentioned, like, my one idea was like, are we digging hell? You might be. Well, no more using the rec room. Alright, back to the engine. I mean... out of the engine. Be careful. What's this? It is waking up. This is new. Hello? This can't be happening. Take the cassette. Hurry. Open, open, open! That's not good. I think it's fast. I saw something. Door 311. That's easier said than done, my friend. That's not the right one. Wrong way. $309. That's it. Go in. Crawl, you bastard. No. No. I got a brief glimpse of it. I think the monster looks a little bit goofy. Okay. We ain't playing this game. Okay. You're safe. I'm not sure about that. As long as you're in here, I can hold it off. But you can't run from the past forever. If you don't commit, then you must face it head on. Orthodox. Decrypt. .45. I think we did this before, but we did it all over again. Yep, everything all here is all correct. 1868. Is everything still set for me? Locked in. 3.45 would be a little like maybe like 45 RPM. Like a little short. Okay, we're good. Thanks, hallucinations. Exactly what I needed, an elevator. Oh, great, it's the hospital. More memories of her family. Have you lost someone? To lose a loved one is the deepest wound a person can carry. The world is cruel, we learned that far too early. But it does not have to end there. For revolutionary neuroarchival technology, the Vostok Initiative offers a final chance to preserve what matters most. Using our state-of-the-art memory cassette, a human consciousness can be transferred moments before biological death. A voice, a memory, a presence preserved. So you never truly have to say goodbye. Perhaps one day you may even speak again. I don't know if your technology works. If you hear a patient has been confirmed to be deceased, speak. Do not under any circumstances listen to what they are saying. Why? Are there ghosts in the shells coming out? Patient still without appetite, lucid but under continuous distress. Exposure to signal paradoxically seems to elevate some symptoms. Play signal recording at 2 hours intervals. Patient catatonic without constant exposure to signal. Experiences sudden bursts of activity. Speaks an unknown but seemingly coherent language. Keeps sedated and makes sure to keep her never handled without proper support staff. Arrange for immediate patient transfer to specialist hospital. Law enforcement notified. Weird. Three. Kind of a disorientating game, too. Like, just the layouts, the feeling and everything. Very... Nightmare. There's the monster. There's the eye symbol. Man, I don't even have my cigarettes on me. Crap. A senior representative of the once dominant mining and energy conglomerate Strata has been summoned by the director board. The mission goes to answer questions about possible connection between the so-called Matryoshka incident and the M12 mission. A Strata-sponsored expedition that launched earlier this month. The expedition was the first mission of its kind undertaken by Strata in over 9 years. You guys dug to hell, didn't you? It's a doom situation. Dug to hell, dug too deep, dug too greedy. A second expedition has now been proposed, ostensibly be led by veteran geonaut Stepan Adminko. The goal of this expedition is said to be investigate why the M12 lost contact with the surface, though Stratos claim to have no hope of finding their crew still alive. Now the worms feed. Wait. No one's there. For now. I hear more footsteps. Keep moving. We're not safe. Let's get back in the office. That's like a safe zone, right? (3-7). Fire. Ugh. (317). Though theoretically we could brute force that with just 2 numbers. Is that supposed to be our son? Like, there was a fire and he got burnt up? Like, it looks like a scary monster, but it's essentially like extreme burn victim. Room 317. Yes. No wonder you were broken. But you still refused to believe death would be the end. Instead, you set him free. The moment of passing, there was a chance of change of exactly 21 grams in the patient's weight. This has been theorized as being the soul leaving the body. It's of utmost importance that this moment is captured by the neural recorder. Euthanasia is therefore needed to ensure the recording and the patient's moment of passing are synchronized. Respiratory unit on. He's not truly gone, Victor. Take the cassette. Hold him in your arms and you will know. Impressive that such a small vessel contains something as infinite as a soul. But a boy should not have to live his life trapped in a dream. This may have been all they could give you. But I have no such limits. Keep following the signal, Victor. That is how you will find me. This cassette is the key. You brought it with you on this mission for a reason. Petro is still with you on your vessel. You just have to remember who stole him from you. Oh, this is a stupid alarm. You have to go home right now. All landline electronics out of order. Fires throughout the city. Can't tell you confidential details. You've made a mistake I fear we cannot undo. Fires throughout the city, huh? We did get a new cassette. Engineer. Please be safe down there. It's the last time you promised. I've been waiting so long. Me and my dad fought against fire-breathing dragons together. We won, but they burned Dad really badly. Afterwards, I found a bucket of some water pulverized to make him feel better. He laughed, it must have worked. Dad, I miss you. Everything feels heavy. I can't open my eyes. It's hard to move or say anything. I hear voices sometimes. I think one of them is Dad. This is the brain of, This is when he was in the coma. I have been waiting so long. I got enough fight in school. They came up on my shoes and told against. I hit him. Dad says sending people to is bad, but I don't think he ever had to walk home in wet sticky shoes when he was in school. Primary emotion, anger. I'm glad he's with me. Everything is on fire. It's really hot. I'm scared. My eyes are stinging. I can't see. I don't know where to go. I keep calling for Dad, but he's not here. Is this the Matryoshka incident? I'm so scared. I don't know why the neighbor's cat always yelled at me. I just wanted to be friends. I don't want to be alone. Dad says Grandpa's going away to drill deeper than anyone's ever drilled before. He came out before he would leave, and he and Dad looked sad, a bit angry together. Grandpa always smells like mud. Dad, I miss you. I asked Dad if he ever shot a gun, but he said that he hadn't. He said that there was a big war once, and no one was allowed to have guns after that. Dad, where are you? We have the best house. My friends all think so, too. Dad says because he worked as a navigator. What happens if I take this out? This is Lily's brain. I'm sorry to say, but this mission is a disaster. It's been several days from now since any contact from you, and now you've hit a dead end. Navigating for the layers below you is far too precise for our instruments. We can't risk another Matryoshka incident. We're terminating your autopilot systems or receive power while we're discussing extraction. I assure you, no one wants this, especially when you are so close to the M12 vessel. But sometimes you just really have to accept reality. Don't listen to their apathy. Even if you try to explain what truly is at stake here for you now. Would they understand? I'm assuming the first vessel went down. If I'm understanding the timeline a little bit. Something happened and then triggered fires and bad stuff up above. And then we're the new vessel going down. To basically clean up the mess, although ulterior motives. Mechanical drilling ineffective. Required action. Initiating torpedo softening procedure. Access torpedo room in the engine hall. Arm and detonate forward drill torpedo. Resume drill operation. This would be fun. I want to go home. Torpedo room? Not ready. This chamber unloaded. Insert torpedo into the firing tube. Place the primer of the tube and cock it. Got myself a key. Thank you, flowers. Man, these are some hardcore drill torpedoes. Good against rock types. Okay, firing tube. Alright, close. The whole game is just like very methodical. Fire ready. Primer engaged. Detonate with clacker. There we go. It's a double tap. Hey.
Victor.
Yeah?
Hey, Victor, this is Stefan.
Thought you were dead.
Další zápy explosie a nevasy. Pojďte. Jednou se v opatření. Potěké возьмени половойки покупай. Купами, если вы себе посылкать подику, подъедем из лихва с миром от утра. Сразу себе их вон на автобуле у вас.
Gotta do it manual.
Die PC-lever for sig mig mellem 12 vækst på godt tjente dig. Lua, hvilke spilsbjerg du med Josef den hvordan vi den? Hvor kan jeg holde med det her?
Don't let them tempt you into surrender. Since when has anything worthwhile ever been easy? They will never truly trust you, Victor. But I do. Get into the cockpit. Listen to your instincts. My instincts say drill, baby, drill. Manual piloting needs to be engaged. Insert 4-digit employee and ID for issue from your dorm cassette. I mean... does it matter which one? Possibilities engineer. I don't think it'd be this one. Would it be mine? Yeah, we are the pilot. 6359. Find your son. Okay, we need waypoint data from the laboratory. Just gonna do this whole thing again. Where's our crystal? Wait, I have it. $14,980. Come on. All right. X, Y, and Z. Cool, cool. Got the seismic data. Oh, yeah. I always forget about this part. $310. I mean, the angle seems correct, but maybe it's like it's slightly off. $17.17. There's that sound again. We gotta follow it. 310. Which would be a little under 54 RPM. Find it. RPM's still a little too high. I got you locked on, buddy. Going in manual. RPM outdated. New target value. 45 RPM. A little faster. High magma concentration detected. Where is he? RPM. Bring it up to speed. Okay, bring her down. We need coordinates now. Decode. This ship is not burning up. 370 ground density. Free RPM. $66.26. Back on track. New coordinates needed. No data. Must have taken it out too quickly. Come on! Oh my god. Damn you, Windows 11. .260 ground density. $22.86. Not right. 2185. Okay, and 260 RPMs, which would be 62 RPM exactly. Bringing up the speed. Slight bit more. Perfect. Found you, buddy. I don't know if we have enough time. Look at it. 54. Full speed ahead, Captain. The waypoint data again. Wait. Laboratory. Gotta do this whole thing. Put you in there. Crystal. I should just maybe leave you here. $21,890. Let him guide you. Guide me, my son. Wait, gotta go in here first. X, Y, Z. Yes, I love not being able to see anything. 390. Emergency. I mean, I can kind of see it. $50-50? Was it really 50-50? Well, you're right. RPM 33. I don't need this crap. Got it down exactly. Let's go. My son's guiding me. You can't stop me. We're gonna dig. Ah! My glasses. I can't see anything without my glasses. Input coordinates. I can still do this. Why are you moving so slow? 220. 70 RPM. I think that was like the general region. This is mostly the same. 74, 50. And then 70 RPM. I get the RPMs way. Crank it up! I don't need to see, it's fine. Don't need to see. This is just like driving with astigmatism, which I would know. Torpedoes! Can't see very well. Engine room, engine room. But that's the torpedo station. Torpedoes themselves. So close. Okay, I remember how this works. Move that. Lift. Open. Torpedo in. Close. Close. Move it back in place. Then prime. cock the thing. Cool. Then we just need to... We got it. Let's go. Done. There's fire everywhere. Fire. Turn off this. We did it. You made it through. Now you're close. Very close. I can't see anything. Look at me. Tell me when you oh, thank you. Voices in my head. You made me see. You cleared my eyes. Now you have to hurry. You must save him. Once again, we're dealing with fire. Hey, at least I got some... I can see. Oh, we're gonna deal with this is how our sun got burned up. He's screaming. I'm coming. Push through. Get out the window. Okay, fresh breath. He taught you about this mechanic like earlier too when they went to the window automatically. There's like a secret health bar. Fresh air right here. A lot of smoke in this room. Okay, be a little bit less. Push through. So if you keep your head low, it's actually a mechanic too, I just noticed. It less smoke if you just like crouch. Where do I go now? Oh, you gotta crawl under. Come on. You got this. Didn't matter that you were almost as fast as you could. They called them, yeah, it was some Pushka incident. Strider refused to let the drilling missions be a thing of the past. Said they ventured beyond where your kind were ever meant to go. And awoke things that should have been left sleeping. It's fair I never paid for their mistakes. You did. You never made it back to them in time. You owe them nothing, Victor. Damn alarm. Victor, your rejection of our offer saddens me. This mission will be one of a kind, a true revival of the good old days, if you'll forgive my sentimentality. Still want you to know that I understand your decision. I know your father and you never saw eye to eye. And now you are a father yourself. It's a heavy burden to bear. But I'm certain you will handle it with the same care, tenderness, and unfailing effort that you seem to give to everything in your life. I'm proud of you. So what's on the mission today? Whoever is reading this, I'm so sorry. We finally had an update from Stepan, the state of the mission, about Yosef. But whatever monstrosity has made its way into the vessel of you, if only we'd known. The following information is absolutely critical. Stepan's storm, there was a gun case. There's just a single bullet on board, for the most unthinkable of emergencies. I hope it can save you now. Make that shot count. For tomorrow. Wouldn't be this one. The last storm, yeah. This is where he was making the phone calls. I hate to say I told you so, Stepan. You're the one who put this crew together. You knew some of your selections were, shall we say, controversial. And above all, you knew that risk those selections would bring. Look, I'm not trying to be heartless. All I'm saying is that this is not one of those situations I can bail you out from. You need to make some tough decisions. Too much is riding on this mission. We should reserve extraction for a true emergency. The symptoms the crew are experiencing could very well be because you are several kilometers below the surface. It doesn't have to be the signal. Let me just start by saying we are all devastated about Histrenko's death. He was one of those geniuses that felt larger than life. That doesn't change anything, Stepan. You have to keep going no matter what. I understand the situation is dire, but enough is not grounds for extraction. And Histrenko is not truly needed to operate the vessel, is he? The signal target coordinates seem to have been updated without issue. It's natural that you feel responsible for the crew, you are. But they also knew the risks. This is not like the M12 mission. It's like the M12 mission. You know what you're up against. I'm not about to let your stubbornness be the death of you. You, if anyone, should know that sometimes the commander has to face reality, Stepan. I'm telling you this as a friend. If you extract now this without Central Command mission, heads will roll. You know how the situation's up here. The earthquakes, the constant blackouts, the fracking dead who won't shut up. As long as even a single crew member remains alive, the public won't accept you giving up. We can't always save everyone we care about, Stepan. When we extract, we are going to need someone to take responsibility. And no, Stepan, it won't be you. This case is only to be opened if met with an unsurmountable emergency. All crew members need to unanimously agree to open this case. Therefore, each crew member has been assigned a window at random. I remember I saw one of our numbers. It was like 3 or something. Two was 3. Where's your card? You didn't keep it on you, did you? Seven. I mean, theoretically, you could brute force it if you wanted to. But let's look anyway. Are we gonna have to brute force it? Oh. 8. Where's the bullet? Yes.
Прекратись, Степан. Это экстракционский.
No.
Теперь объективно прибыли рапорт. Страта секретарь саботаж. Отыграть секретарь секретарь. Отойти я, а на территории
You turned me in, you rat.
sikäli ylpeämmin ja musiikin näyttelytämä. Oikein tällaista me kerran jollain erokohta. Oikein sikäli joo. Mistä vaikka rehpikin se viktaa se käfäsvä vini.
I mean, you're only at half right, apparently.
Alle käriä kautta me käännämme suo. Nämien tällaista me kerran käännämme mekin.
The rabbit. That's kind of interesting how that's animated. Yeah, you're helping me navigate the darkness. At least I think you are. Pretty nice. This is supposed to be hell. This is not bad. Come with me, Alice. Down the rabbit hole. Alright, now I can see. Boy, I sure love my cave diving horror. Oh, great, I gotta turn. Eh? Oh great, you have me crawl again. Really? I am not sure it'd be easy for us to get back out if we have to back up. Then again, this is more of a symbolic cave diving and not I'm stuck. Super stuck. Never mind, this is hell. Follow the pale blood. You have to make a choice, Victor. Follow my light. Or let them devour you. No, 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 no! The angel taught truth and secrets only she truly understood. Sealed below the ground. They feared a world unaligned with the tyranny of their dogma, thus the angel was condemned and cast down. Well, we gotta rearrange it. We need them all. Hold up. Cast down. The angel refused the cruelty of fate, and she shattered the boundaries between life and death. The angel was imprisoned beneath the earth. Knowledge is given, then became his chains. All flesh withers, some flowers are cut before they can bloom. People mourn the ways of the world. Yeah, we might be giving down to hell after all. Give your knowledge. Past. They rose. Angel cast down. Chained. That was the corpse we saw. It was in the caves. They broke me, Victor. I can't even remember her name. But I refuse to let you suffer my fate. This is not the end. Like Petro, I still live on, trapped in static. This cassette is the key. It'll bridge the gap between us, between life and death. You want me to record yourself onto the neural tape. It's how you will set us both free. Like water breaks stone over the ages. The past that binds us both can be washed away. So take the Iwa. Wash away all those memories of funerals and loss and death. Forever. Damn you, angels of bright. Why are we blowing up the engine room? Spoken if you got him. Adios. Is it so they can't extract us? I want to go home. So yeah, I'm assuming if you download the Angels, turn around. Ah! Data into the neural tape, which is supposed to record some kind of brain pattern data or something of humans. It's a lot more effective than a random human. A little more biblical.
Ти чуєш мене? Це судно М12 у баласа башня.
M12.
Втрата неприємного вскок. Лоялі стала кайком робить усне. Думаю, що ворог тебе. Маєш наші дурно лисекарі. Калатовий шоков правди, я це не так. Прожрослая, а й темперюс не трохи думе.
What?
Вон вради сіл кулінашні курубаш. Йокуш не дала дістає на шоку не крістя. Евшанін, проклінчинацьте набор. Але оброкула лаката. Одна на плюс ваші ділі. Втратка латові яя.
I don't want to dig out.
Це совскала куруби сіл кулінашні баласатері. Його стала кому робить усне провістя.
This can't be happening. Hidden reset to save? Hidden treasure to save Dad? Is this gonna be a hiding situation? Cross. Because this looks kind of like a something patrols and chases you around thing. I guess I gotta pull it. Get the second fuse. That didn't work. I did it wrong. Forgot about the... Oh, great. Sure seems like a monster patrol scenario. Just need to get the last fuse. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just gonna go into the meat room. kind of vaguely remember the way back. If I remember, I don't remember at all. Plus, I don't know if anything changed. Yes, I was right. I was 100% right. Going that way, I'm gonna go the other way. Go! Man, I hate running around in topsy-turvy world. Really? It's right behind me, isn't it? Open, 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 open! Open! You're gonna miss the elevator, alright. I knew that screwdriver would come in use someday. I want to go deeper down than anyone. That's the bullet I need. Steady. Load in. Aim. Why do I feel like the monster was possibly our friend? Or it could just be a demon, I don't know. Find recording equipment, record my Essence of Petro's cassette. Bring the cassette to me, board the other vessel. So I can bring him back to you, bring us together. Leg hurt. Oh, I gotta flip the switch. Do not power off the machine, do not remove active media, do not tap manual recovery. This is as far as those came before you made it. If for you, this is not the end. We finally managed to pick up the readings of the signal. It's weak, but it's definitely something there with its own signature. Good know we didn't draw all the way for nothing. She wants us to dig. Dig. Cut extraction cables. You open your eyes to truly see. Salvation not something we found for Para by chance. You have to take it for yourself. Crystals are growing for everyone. Neural tapes. Soon the wait is over. Hoping to start together with Pedro. Yeah, here's her little pilot suit. Let this world without him finally be undone. Recording not possible, signal too weak. Report, we have cut the extraction cables. Faking talking getting difficult, sitting here with us. We must stay here. We must stay here. Just wish I remembered why. Something's making us sick. Nausea, headaches, and wounds appearing seemingly out of nowhere. Radiation shields are still full capacity, so that's not it. Radiation sickness typically doesn't make you hear voices. We've requested evacuation. Something should clearly stay buried. Signal strength keeps rising the closer we get. It's like something's waking up. Not like it one bit, but surface control asks us to keep going. They say we're gonna make history. I just hope it's not the cautionary kind. Almost thought we lost trace of signal. Have managed to obtain first samples of Hertzinium, which seems to be prominent as death, confirming predictions. The element is strange. Seems to have debilitating effect on instruments that place nearby. Everything just stops. Ready to record. Press inscribe to press switch. Now remove cassette. You're so damn close. But I still can't reach him. Get to the pilot seat, Victor. One last time. Get through it all, that which still keeps him from you. This thing is jammed. Break through the dash, break through death. I die. Nothing lies between us now. Make the recording. Just before this all falls apart. Oh, how long I too have waited. Thank you, Victor, for all that you've given me. In return, I really hope to give you the peace you have so truly earned. Don't worry, I won't keep you. Pedro has already waited long enough. Ah. Mole. They did it. Breaking news. Is this the end? If you do your right judgment of offer stands me, won't you know that I understand? I know your father and you never saw eye to eye. Okay, I remember this letter from before. This further appears by registered Institute Strata that Victor Kaminsky, the evaluation of the degree in engineering and boring, in accordance with the statutes, the state can prescribe to students and pass all necessary examinations. Yep, he can basically drill. Wait.
Давайте правзо.
Mataka. Mataka vida era livet verkar så vart.
Oh, they extracted them with the tape.
Det verkar akkurat vad det är.
Просто диати ме касети.
Ja.
Давайте пожелани метим.
They have the angel tape.
Не var ju mishadi. Vad det kallas ju för sitt nyeji.
О, святте. Сколько представ с чем измаз.
This is an interesting way to do the credits.
Kaminski.
Ты правый идиот.
Ciekawe będzie.
Продолжайте.
I knew he was murdering everyone.
Ми писали замен двигал от кабинета с дебана. И се пази пистолет, ке си бевет варианти.
Tupiri då i det hade människor ju du betna.
A nastkevali som Viktor bil ni vzebe, da bi odatni patroni. Izobio naprivanja.
Det widzisz, że ręcenką mojego wysygiera. Kiwarnie wysygiera.
Te bam salam prenosil io zabaji wieku na stoj to naprivanja. No prosto ostalo.
Люди вискати идиотски там постепенно. Чигати же сигнали кистя. Yo patrzę się wokół sypa.
A Kamiński był niebolnicy jasny.
I man kan ju jest, widzimy Kaminski, jag vet inte hur det var i Vandjastik.
Tape 3. This is when he kills him in the engine room. Well, they can't figure that out because this room blew up.
A nie istnieje Bogdan Prusznik, który zabiegł Słowiec?
Ні, тебе з Камінський кіт. Драго викеси починкав, хоч вручник віси Камінський. Закати карки фуйсаків.
Tape 4.
Ти пресішав дядядіуно. Виглядалось від наказ. Світлі кіт Камінський, я від свинарі.
Бедняга.
Pseudolonie Kazaki Polsce tam Kiev Vergast.
Crystallized.
Я до лінії ротом сигнал.
Karaktär för spektakel som ger det som ger oss Europa.
Эта миссия не нам отростни. За дело добирался к чапа. И вот мы здесь еще не вреда. Не просто не ушло напрасно.
Is this the beginning of the game?
На завтра.
На завтра.
Memory decay present. Neural stream no longer local. Transfer rate exceeding limits. Data leak detected. Image tag. Divine retribution. Latin. Open the gate, let us through. Spreading the root network, we remain. Heaven is empty. Open around stone sky. Angel. The flowers. And the game crashes itself. Interesting. Oh, and look, the title screen changes. Yep. World ended. That's weird. So, that's it for Mole. So, talking about the story a little bit if you're confused. So, essentially, the sum of the parts is we live in a, let's say, kind of like Cold War-ish country. Very kind of implied Soviet. And there's something going on with like a signal. They call it the White Rabbit signal, I guess, because people see a white rabbit. And it starts doing weird stuff. Now, I'm not sure if them digging causes the White Rabbit signal, like they were digging before. There was some loose stuff maybe they implied, maybe they were. But either way, these signals start coming out. And there's one key mission, the M12, I believe, is what causes it, that digs too deep, triggers all sorts of natural disasters, like basically a big fire up above somehow. And you, the player character's son, is like a casualty of that, which makes you download his brain onto a disk, which is important later because it's a whole thing. And then for various reasons, you're added to the team because you're skilled in this kind of stuff, and you have family relations to like a person who like went on these types of missions. And you also go because you, for whatever reason, you think if you bring the disc down, you can revive your son or do something. Of course, as we see, the signal basically makes you kill the other crew members. There was no monster. You killed him in the end. I was actually kind of right. Like, oh, that's probably the captain. And the angel that's down there keeps saying, like, Petro, like, it's very important your son comes down here. It's not really about the son. It's specifically because you see the remains in the ship of like all these burnt out neurodiscs. Is that the neurodisc that his son is on is a proper high capacity one, and the ones on the ship are just designed for like data that they get like for navigation. So they're all just burning out. Like he needs to bring down that disc for the Angel. And I guess the Angel partially was sending the signals out to try to get people to come dig, to find some way to get it out. And these signals were like doing all sorts of stuff. They were making people crazy, they were reviving the dead, all sorts of, I guess there were zombies, literally. Not like man-eating zombies, but you know, like, they were getting up and talking. And of course we see in the ending, they get that disc up there and they play it, and the Angel basically initiated the apocalypse. I don't think the Angel is supposed to be Lucifer. I think it's supposed to be a Lucifer-like figure. Or even like, I think they're called the Nephilim, maybe. I don't fully remember my like Gnosticism. But I think it's supposed to be kind of like that. I'm not sure if it's a literal angel or if it's just appearing as an angel. I mean, it could be an alien for all we know. But with all like the random text that was appearing in the computer, I'm going to assume it is some kind of religious being in nature. So I think the implication may be, like, it's not the Lucifer, but it is the angel that inspired Lucifer. So we weren't quite digging the hell, but we were digging more closer to like, basically like, you know, if you like read Greek mythology, like a lot of times they like cast the gods down below and they tie them up or do things. There's all sorts of like little punishments and things, or like titans and stuff. It's kind of like that. But yeah, it was actually kind of like an Event Horizon story. Not as like schlocky grim. This is more like a thoughtful, sad story. It has like a lot of detail. There are some parts I think are kind of slow and tedious, but for the most part, it's a very methodical game, and there's like a methodical detail to everything, and not just in the like a busy work way, but there's like a conscious thought to the direction way. And overall, it was good. It was kind of like a psychological, sad story. Played a lot of like your senses and like, you know, like the whole sequence where you lose your glasses, or other like distortions and stuff like that. So it did actually have like a bit of like gameplay element to it. But yeah, thank you all for watching me play Mole. Quick note, I'd like to remind you all that the Manly plush and enamel pins are currently still up for pre-order. You only have so much more time left to get them. The links to make ship where they're at will be in the description of the video. But yeah, aside from that, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys later, and take it easy.